one person can make a difference. That's the theme for this year's video contest that is sponsored by the Christophers. A lot of people are probably going to make videos about people who have helped out a lot in their community or have started new community businesses that help out. My person is actually a teacher. He was my choir director back in high school. His name is Mr. John C. Tyner.
How has Mr. Tyner been unlike any of the other teachers you've had?
Well, he treats me more like an adult. He treats me with equality and respect, but he also has a lot of fun with us. I've had more fun with him the last 3 years than any other teacher ever.
Been more demanding. He's one of my more demanding teachers that I've had. Just to do it with a full heart, do it with a full mind and full body to, you know, not just have to do something, put forth a full effort, so that way it means more.
But he's just, I always remember him even when I'm out of high school and stuff. He'll have a place in my heart with school and stuff.
Mr. Tyner's made a difference in your life?
Yes, I think Mr. Tyner has made a huge difference in my life, because I think without Mr. Tyner, I wouldn't be where I am now. I think I would be in a totally different path. I don't even think I would have music in my life if it wasn't for Mr. Tyner. He's been that big of an influence.
It affected your life?
Not just mine, but I think he's affected everybody in this choir. I think everybody knows around that if we ever need anything, we can ask Mr. Tyner, and he'll be there for us in just a second if we need him.
How do you think he's changed your life?
Oh, Tyner's a giant inspiration. I mean, he's just the most laid-back guy, and he's just like a father to everyone, and he's hilarious.
Last concert, how do you feel?
I can't really describe it. I'm excited because what Mr. Tyner has done for me and what he has got me to do, I have a bright future, but to leave him is probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do.
He gets involved with the students, and that helps a lot to create the teacher-student bond, and I think that helps students a lot in everything, actually, because when they find somebody that they can trust, they seem to go out more and do more socially.
When they came to see us last year, she had been with Mr. Tyner before I was even his secretary. He was just a teacher, not an administrator. And she had moved out west, and she said, my goal was to come and introduce my husband to the teacher that had the most profound effect on me.
No idea. I lost my husband 10 years ago. He's just been there as an emotional support. And if he hadn't been there, I don't know what I would have done.
Has shaped your life?
Definitely. He's one of the greatest humanitarians I've ever met. He's had a huge impact just through his love and care for other people. He's like a grandpa. I hate to say it, but
that I wanted to be, around him, teaching or learning from him the rest of my high school career and any other career I had too, for that matter. And I still go back to this day to talk to him about things and to see how it's going, and for almost counseling, I guess, to get to know his students, each individual student, which is really an amazing thing, because Mr. Tyner has literally hundreds of students. He has the man, the myth, Mr. John Tyner.
And the myth.
How are you doing, Mr. Tyner?
I'm doing fine, Travis.
What has been your biggest joy of teaching?
Watching that moment when the light bulb goes on in kids' heads and they say, I got it.
What made you decide to go into teaching to begin with?
It's all I knew that I could do. I tried to get to know kids as individuals, what their life is about, not just as a student, but as a person. I try to make myself available to my kids. If they're having problems, they want to come and talk to me. Try to give them as much guidance as I can. I tend to get pretty close to kids, so graduation is not a time that I really enjoy a lot. The thing about being a music teacher is that you get to work with emotions more than just facts and skill. Kids, high school kids, are vibrant, alive, they're wonderful human beings.